RAP's latest campaign to really highlight and bring to light and do a public education organizing campaign around the criminalization of mentally ill people, and especially mentally ill people that happen to be homeless, stems from years of looking at the negative impacts of anti-homeless quality of life or nuisance crime laws that are prevalent and spreading throughout the country. When you look at it from the perspective of those of us that have been out in the street and we see the cops coming, we grab our stuff, we get up and go, it's real harassment, it does lead to criminalization, it's absolutely wrong. But from that community, you look over and you see the responses of people who are severely mentally ill, might be hearing voices, are paranoid, are scared of the cops. The cops come in with their command and control attitude and approach to dealing with people, and the situation inevitably escalates. And report after report after report from Department of Justice, from Consensus Project, from jails, from local community groups, from academic groups, documents over and over again that this trend is increasing. The number of people being shot is going up. The number of people that are sleeping in our local jails strictly because of the fact that they happen to be mentally ill and deemed a nuisance or deemed a threat to the rest of society is skyrocketing. And now our three largest residential mental health facilities are local jails: the LA County Jail, the Cook County Jail in Chicago, and the Rikers Island Jail in New York City. They are the three largest residential mental health facilities in the United States. What has the response been? A continued proliferation of anti-homeless laws coupled with one or two street outreach workers that somehow, with no access to services or residential treatment, are supposed to deal with the issue, which is really just nothing more than a smokescreen and a pretense. More and more studies that aren't leading to any direct action or any systemic change, but seem to be becoming studies for the sake of doing studies, for the sake of doing another study, and separate courts within our criminal justice system. And when it gets to a point that even our judges and our district attorneys and our public defenders are setting up separate court systems for the criminal justice system, it tells you that social ills are overwhelming our prison system and our courts. That's why they set up these courts. Not because we don't have any mentally ill people coming in being arrested for being mentally ill, or we don't have substance abuse people being arrested for being addicted to drugs. It's strictly because we have homeless people, we have mentally ill people, we have people with drug addictions that are finding themselves in the criminal justice system because of the fact that they have a disability, and 99.9% because of the fact that they're poor and have a disability. And this is unacceptable. And it's time to take whatever research we find, whatever information we can get from talking to people directly that are being impacted by this bullshit, and it's time for us to develop an organizing campaign that will then benefit all of us as a community, because if it's illegal to criminalize any one of us, it's going to be illegal to criminalize all of us. But even for those of us that have come up from the street or that come from that community, looking at the impact it's having on our mentally ill brothers and sisters demands that we take a stand. We stop this shit, we move a campaign forward, and we involve everybody in making sure that nobody is being criminalized because they're poor, because of the color of their skin, or because they have a disability.